I'm here with Stags manager Jimmy Ball after the 2-1 away win here at Alwyns Lane against Chertsey Town. Jimmy, back to winning ways after Saturday's disappointment. What were your thoughts on this one?
Yeah, you know, as bad as it was Saturday, you know, you're hoping for a response. You're hoping for your team to come out and play with confidence and belief and bravery on the ball. I thought we were quite brave on the ball. We passed it, lacked a bit of confidence and a bit of belief in the final third, but created chances, worked extremely hard for each other, created chances, just, you know, maybe snatched at a few and things didn't fall right for us in the first half. We get ourselves in the lead and then, you know, their centre-half scores probably best goal he'll ever score. I was right behind it as soon as it left his foot. It was one of them. Like, 3 goalkeepers wouldn't have saved it. It's just, that's football sometimes. That was their first shot of the game. So it's hard to take, but it's football and you got to get on with it and you got to show character, which we did. We didn't change, we didn't flap at all. We just kept going and kept grinding and kept playing. I thought we played quite well. Football was great. We had a lot of the ball. I thought we used it well. And we just needed a finishing touch, which we got in the end with Roddy's good left-footed finish.
Yeah, what did you say at half-time? Because obviously going in 1-1 when you've had a heap of chances is not easy and sometimes can demoralise a team. But what did you say in half-time to keep the boys going and keep them up for the second half?
I think really what everyone would expect. It's quite easy to go in there and go just keep going, but that's always risky because then players relax. So it's about making sure they're annoyed and making sure they got a bit of anger towards a 1-1 score line against a team who've had 1 shot, and we've probably had 5 or 6 decent chances. So yeah, go out, play a bit annoyed, play a bit angry, you know, give it a bit more. Let's put the pressure right on in the second half. Don't let them get out, you know, and don't just think that it will come because you've played quite well, you know, in the first 45, because that's not the way football works. You've got to go and make things happen. You've got to go and force your will on a team and on a game, and I think they did that in the second half. I really do.
You went for midfield 2 of Roddy Collins and Mike Carter, and they had a lot more energy. On Saturday you mentioned about the work ethic wasn't quite there, or what the levels that we wanted it to be, but tonight it seemed a lot more running around, a lot more energy, and really that's the whole reason we won this game.
Yeah, listen, I didn't make any changes today because of Saturday. The team that I picked tonight was the team that I'd planned to pick all along for tonight's game. So I didn't. No one missed out today because of Saturday at all. So I'll make that clear. I'd always planned to pick that team tonight for this particular game. You know, I pride myself on being professional about how I work and what I do, and my due diligence on other teams. So that starting 11 was picked before Saturday in my mind. So it was nothing to do with that at all.
Just coming on to our next game now, we've got Bracknell at home as we continue to push towards the end of this season. What's our thoughts going into that one?
Tough game, good side, Bracknell. You know, we've had some great games against them, playoff semi-finals, and you know, they're a threat. You know, they've got threats, they've got good players, well coached, well managed. You know, a lot of respect for John. He's done a great job since he's been in there. So I'm expecting a really, really tough game, like every single game in this league. It makes no difference form, where people are in the table. It has no bearing whatsoever on some of these games, and we will have to be really, really good. We'll have to be great to win, and it's a tough league. I don't think the league's given the respect it deserves. It's very, very tough. So I'm expecting exactly the same on Saturday, but I've got to expect and trust my players to stand up to that, you know, and play. I thought the pace of our possession today was good. It can be quicker, which I'd like. I think our commitment to running forward was better today, which created pressure. And like I said, we created enough chances in that game for it to be a lot more comfortable than it was. But you get 3 points the same, but winning by 1 goal or 3 goals, it is what it is, and points are all we care about. We needed 3 points today. We got them, and we go on to Saturday with exactly the same mindset. 1 game at a time, 3 points, keep the pressure on and see what happens.
Okay, thank you, Jimmy.
Thanks, mate.